In this video, I'm rolling with Chris again. This is Chris round 3. And yes, he learned how to tie his belt. So here we go. I got a collar and sleeve. I've talked to him before this. I worked with him on some techniques and explained to him about trying to slow things down. And he really is trying. The backstory is one of his friends said to him, "Hey, I found this video of a purple belt submitting a white belt over and over," and he sent it to him, and he realized that was him in the video. So he hadn't seen it before. Pretty funny. So now I have him in the collar, loop choke. I was able to roll him over. He's trying to have more gentle reactions. He's trying not to go crazy and look for the answers in positions. So there I had a Kimura. I let it go. I could have went to an armbar. I let that go. He pressed up on me. I gently took mount. He did 2 big hip bumps. It was like riding one of those mechanical horses. So now he's pressing on me in all the wrong ways, pressing on my torso, just giving me the arm bar, giving me anything I want, really. So what I try to explain is to keep his elbows tucked in and not go away from his body. There was a lot to explain at this moment, but the main thing I wanted him to try to understand is keeping the elbows tucked in. I wanted him to turn on his side, but there was more that I didn't explain. So here I just switch to side control and step over to mount. Again, not pressuring him, not trying to kill him. He did a big hip bump there, and I just held on by his sleeve. Look how quick he got up. I like that. So I go right back to what I like. Foot on the waist, collar, sleeve. I got my other foot in a spider. There, when he tried to pass, his left arm got a little too far in front of me, and I was able to get to what I like. So I have them all tied up. I have the back, but I'm not on the back. I have the arm bar. This is what I call the diamond. And pretty much, 80% of your attacks come from this position. So again, I'm fishing for the collar. I think I have it. Yep. I was able to sweep him over and tap him. Now, I just told him he's doing better because he's not jumping around and going crazy. The results are the same, but he can feel what's going on this way. With all the jumping around and explosive movement, and then when he finally gets submitted, he doesn't know what happened. It's like hitting a wall when you're drunk driving. It happens and you realize after, but you didn't learn anything. That was pretty athletic of him. He tried to jump around. Now he's trying to strip my foot by laying flat, and that just allows me to very easily sweep him over, which I love doing. Here he was able to spin out. He surprised me, and he went into a foot lock, which if he knew what he was doing, he probably could have finished. See, as you can see, he didn't go crazy when I got out of it and came up to side control. So it's these little things that I see are the improvements in Chris. Here he pulled me into his guard, which I think he did a really good job with that. You always want to be able to stop people from pulling you into guard. I don't want to be there. Here he feels stumped, which a lot of people do. I'm very good at wrist fighting, so if I'm in your closed guard, chances are I'm probably winning the wrist fighting. Here he goes. He's asking me, what do I do? I can't imagine. So I'm telling him, bring me forward with your legs. Break my posture. Hold my head down. For starters. I mean, there's a million other things he needs to learn.
So climb your
But just as a principle, I want him to know that he should be climbing his legs up my back and pulling my head down.
Right. You want to get my arm here.
Now I'm explaining he wants that to get the arm across his hip. If he could get my arm across his center line, he pretty much has my back. He could switch to the arm bar. He could go to the diamond. He could go to omoplata. So I've taken a special interest in Chris, as I do with all new white belts. And, you know, just because he goes hard doesn't mean he's not respectful. It doesn't mean he's stupid. You know, it just means that he's new. Here I'm teaching him swim the hands off the body and break the posture. What's important? Just that alone, once he starts doing that, he'll do so much better in the roll. He doesn't have to finish people from there, but if he could pull the guy down and get the arm across his center line, he can finish. But anyway, thank you for watching, and please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe.